Hello, Geminis. All right, Geminis, let's get right straight into your reading. Let's do it. Geminis, we're coming to the end of a cycle. What does that look like for you? This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you, and you. Let's go. All right. So the cycle ends on the 28th of January, right? So hopefully you all are getting your rest. We're entering into, not only does the cycle end on the end of January, we had a full wolf moon in Cancer. We had a wolf moon in Cancer. So your creativity doubled, right? So if you want to look at it the high side, your creativity doubled. So you should have been in, or could have been, I can't say should have, but you could have been in your crab shell, in your hermit crab shell mode, creating during that time. So it was what you're creating, so you could have created a good product and service. Depending if you were around karmics, they could have been creating a bunch of drama. But if you were around good, people who were keeping you enlightened about creating good product and services, you could have been creating something that now you're looking back and just grateful that you were in hermit mode, that you can look back and go, okay, I now know what my soul tribe looks like, right? So let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards. We're going to talk a little bit about the 11th house. 11th house in your birth chart. So all of my reading speaks to your entire birth chart, not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, but your entire birth chart. So the 11th house speaks to friendships and community. It also speaks to friends and allies, hopes and wishes, common goals. So in other words, it's your highest frequency. Geminis, you all are flexible, you're outgoing, you're funny, you're enthusiastic, you're quite smart, versatile, gentle, affectionate, you're curious, adaptable. You have ability to learn quickly and exchange ideas, right? That's what you expect in your relationships. And that's what the 11th house is really about. It's about, just like I said, your community and your friendships. And that's what you expect in all of your relationships. So as we are going towards the Uranus being stationed direct on January 30th, and Uranus is the Fool card, you're no longer going to be distracted by people who are not giving what you're giving in your relationships. No longer, no matter who it is. If you're willing to give that in your relationships, go to the highest, you're expecting for them to give what you're giving, and then vice versa. Whatever their expectations are, same thing. That's right. That's your relationships moving forward. I'm grateful for everything. That's right. You're in a posture of gratitude, grateful for everything. So whatever you're willing to give your best in relationships, you're expecting for them. You're expecting for people to give their best in relationships as well. So you're able to communicate it to them, what your expectations are. You're expecting for them to communicate what their best is to you and their expectations of you are. All right, let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. Geminis. Let's go. Let's see what's in your cards, Gemini. Let's go. The general readings, so take only what resonates with you, okay? Just take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. That's okay. Let's pick an angel number for you. Let's start there first. 943, new timeline. So re-energize yourself. So as you find yourself at the end of one timeline, another one has begun, right? So it's time to re-energize yourself and create new goals and dreams to manifest within this new timeline. So if possible, move your body now towards a space that is closer to nature, even if it's just closer to an open window. So feel the fresh air, ground you, clearing new pathways for intentions to flow. So 943 is your angel number, just in case somebody wants to kind of sort of jot down some notes. I know you all love to learn. All right, Geminis, let's do it. Let's get the cards out here. Let us see what's in your cards. Okay. All right. Don't forget to pull your birth chart. We have a link for birth charts below. You want to definitely find out what your moon sign is. And then you can go to Google and just type in how to nurture, whatever your moon sign is for your gender. So that's going to really help you. It's going to really, really help you. to kind of get back on track. We are still within the cycle. The cycle does not end until the 28th of January. So if you've been wondering, has the cycle closed out? And Uranus is that Fool card, which begins a whole new journey for you in the major arcana. So you're not too late. Not too late. Even though we're in a new year, it's like Source is saying, okay, I'm giving you some time to close out these karmic relationships, right? Even though we're in a new year, still giving you some time. You had fully exposed within yourself what you discovered about yourself in terms of what frequency you're on. So you may have gotten distracted about what you discovered about other people. Yeah, so yeah, what you discovered about yourself. One of the things you discovered about yourself is that you don't like playing mind games. That's what you discovered about yourself. You don't like playing mind games. You don't like to argue. You don't like to play mind games. You're very clear about that. So that's the Five of Swords here. Yep, you don't like to be manipulated. This is the King of yeah, that's something you discovered about yourself. So something has definitely brought you to a level of emotional maturity. So apparently during this cycle, somebody may have tried to play mind games with you. Yeah, you're moving on from that. That's why you got a new timeline. Yeah. And you back in the saddle again. Looks like two people try to play mind games with you. You were like, no sirree, Bob. No, thank you. You said, wrong one. No, thank you. You said, nope. You retreated to hermit mode. Went right into hermit mode. That's what you discovered about yourself. You don't like playing mind games. You all are incredibly smart. Incredibly smart. Something, and I say that about you all the time. I mean, well, you know, if you've been tuned into my channel, but it's almost like two energies try to play mind games with you all, and it insulted your intelligence. Something insulted your intelligence. And I saw you being successful. Yep. You went right back into hermit mode. So you won. Justice in your favor. And it's not always court justice, it's spiritual justice. You just went back into hermit mode. You're just like, yeah, you don't like to argue. Alright, so that's that. Yep. So you just let Source fight your battles. And this is the reason why I always talk about keeping it high vibrational. Because one, you all are wordsmiths. That's one. Because had you gone back to your old self, this is you, Gemini, had you argued with these two energies, literally it would have been like shredding paper. For real. Like you would have just shred them to pieces. But you didn't. You sat right there in a lotus position. And remember, this is genderless, just so we're crystal clear. This is genderless. You didn't say anything. You just said, I think if anything, it may have made somebody sad, you know, because again, it's just like, and it's not you're calling somebody else the devil, but fire. When we talk about fire, something lets you know that people were being used by the devil. That's what made somebody sad in their spirit. So you had to be the mature one. Whoever this is, it could have been, this was loved ones for somebody, right? It was two loved ones. It's almost like what is this? You know, they were being used by somebody who was vain, vengeful, green with envy. So you knew somebody was being used by somebody who made them feel like they weren't good enough, or made them feel like they were not being worthy. But somebody was making it all about them. Whoever the energy was, they were making it all about them. Not the pawns in the game. Whoever it was making it all about them and making them feel worthless. So you had the foresight enough. This is a gift, Gemini, by the way. You had the foresight enough to say, okay, whether you knew at the moment, and this is what you'll be thinking about moving forward. But something about your gift, you had the foresight enough when somebody was arguing with you, or these energies were trying to argue with you or trying to bait you into an argument, to protect them and protect yourself. So if this could have been somebody's spouse, it could have been somebody's sibling. It was somebody or two energies, whoever it was, not to engage some people in arguments. So you were protecting them and you were protecting yourself. That's a gift. So there you go. You notice this person is not lying down with 10 swords in them. They're thriving. This is you. Yeah, that's you. Thriving. Something is over. People thought that you were going to be behind closed doors with 10 swords in your back and sad and boo-hooing and whatever. Oh my God, why are people talking about behind my back? This is you right here. Thriving. That's the level of emotional intelligence that you've reached. Yeah, you freed yourself. Because these energies are ruthless. Something that somebody said to you, they were, for somebody, first of all, somebody was, like I said, made some people feel worthless, and whatever they said to you, trying to argue with you, trying to make you feel just as bad as they felt, using some people as a pawn in the game, right? So, trying to drag you into some kind of karmic, this is a karmic relationship. This is karmic. Two energies trying to pull you into a karmic relationship. Yeah, trying to blindside you. They were in this energy's ear about you. So they're going to keep trying. The energies are going to keep trying. Some energies are going to try again, but it's already a wrap. Something has already been fulfilled. It's already fulfilled. So you broke some kind of karmic cycle. It's already fulfilled. So yeah. You know how to, this is where you are now. So this is what you've done. You've learned how to create a very firm boundary, right? This is you. 2 and 1 is 3. 3 is, it turns to your side, looks like lips, right? You are very firm in what you say moving forward. You have no problem standing your ground and saying what you need to say. Because now somebody knows, because you all are highly adaptable, right? And so somebody now knows that they can't use somebody else as a pawn in the game, right? Because you're too emotionally mature. Somebody wants to say something to you directly. Okay, whatever. Somebody wants to say something to you directly. Well, whatever. Okay. There you go. Somebody that you're not talking to. Yeah, somebody wants to say something to you directly. So, this is fine. Somebody's trying to, like I said, somebody, so here you are back in the saddle again. Somebody wants to say something to you direct. 2 of them, 1 of them you don't have anything to say to, period. 1 of you don't have anything to say anything to. But when somebody wants to travel to you, and say something to you directly. Right? Because people know now that you're not lying down somewhere depressed, 10 swords stabbed in your back, sad about something. So these energies, like I said before, people know that your star is shining bright. They know there's hope, bliss, optimism. You're optimistic. You're shining bright. You're not in a dark space. You're putting the past behind you. So energies know that you're in a good headspace. You're in a positive space. Some energies know that you're in a positive space. Because why? They got familiar spirits around you. They got people who are familiar with where you are in your space. But you're dealing with somebody who is a master manipulator. They're a shark. They like to see people, and remember, this is genderless, just so we're crystal clear. This is genderless. You're dealing with somebody who likes to 1 minute have people laughing 1 minute and crying the next. But they like to do it publicly, like try to make people laugh, men and cry. They used to like they used to that. Yeah. So it's just saying you have tons of opportunities headed your way. You have tons of opportunities headed your way. You're dealing with a bully. Somebody is dealing with a bully. You're actually dealing with 2 bullies. 1 of them you're not talking to. You're not giving any air whatsoever to it. But this one right here, you're gonna be very firm in what you say to them. Very firm. You're not playing games at all. Very firm. Yeah. I see money coming across your path. You're not playing games. So yeah, because somebody is obsessed with you. They are absolutely obsessed with you. It's almost like somebody is like almost like they are it's something something about your growth, Gemini. You're it's almost like people not expecting for you to ascend higher. I don't know who I'm talking to. Somebody's dealing with a narcissist. That's all I can say. I mean, somebody who's very low vibrational. It's like somebody wants you to be, somebody wants you to have low self-esteem. I don't know, again, I'm talking to a camera. I don't know who's listening, who you are, where you came from, none of those things. I'm just telling you, it's a lot of fire here in the cards. And whatever people were telling people about you, they're basically saying it's their way or the highway. And so people made some kind of a harsh judgment about you as if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be anything. Like, who who is this? Child, who in the world is this? Something around, yeah. Okay. Okay. So anyway, you have an innate spiritual understanding looking at this energy here. Yeah, you want to see who this is. Okay, yeah. Okay, so here we have the Seven of Wands here, and then also the Three of Wands here. Yeah, you're dealing with some energies, whoever this is here. So we have the 1, 2, hold on, 6, 5. Okay. I don't know who this is. Okay. So yeah, so you're grateful for everything. So you're dealing with, what somebody is dealing with is an energy who, or some energies who not only have been lying about you. This is one that's lying about you. Something that's about money. But these are energies from your past. Because we're talking about the Five of Cups here. Master manipulators who try to manipulate people's emotions. Sacral energy is about sex. It's about emotions, feelings, creativity. It's the second chakra. It's about feelings. It's a, let me see. And so when you're dealing with the King of Cups in reverse, this is a person who really doesn't care about people's feelings. They don't really care about people's feelings. That's why you see somebody being used as a pawn up here. Somebody was used to argue with you about something, to start an argument with you about something. So there's these two energies here that's used to argue excuse me, that's used to argue with you about something. Somebody, if something about you weren't supposed to be, you shine regardless. Whoever you are, you shine regardless. But somebody has been telling some kind of lies about you. Like putting you in some kind of survival mode, and you got some familiar spirits around you. So here we have the Eight of Wands here. So Eight of Wands can mean a whole lot of this. It's like a quick progression of some things. It's almost like somebody's trying to fly to you. Or it's like somebody's trying to come to you quickly, or trying to come your way quickly, or whatever the case. But you have this person right here that is sitting up in a windowsill. Like sitting up in a windowsill. So So several things could have happened here. Several things could have happened to him. Somebody could have tried to come your way and could have been stopped. Somebody could have tried to come your way and could have been stopped. Somebody who was ruthless could have been trying to come your way and stop and could have been stopped. Or at least one of them could have been stopped or tried to. Either way, I don't think he's scared. I mean, at the period. Because these energies were lying. Whatever they're talking about, they lying. And then we have the 10. Okay, 10 and 10. That's basically like saying somebody's responsible for something. Again, all of this is a lie. All of this is a lie. Let me see something. Yeah, this is an organization. I want to know who was being used as a pawn. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, this could be somebody's spouse. Okay. Okay. Whoever you argue with. So if it was a spouse, it could have been a spouse you were arguing with that was being used as a pawn. It could have been somebody's adult kids. It could have been a sibling that you argued with. Maybe somebody needed some extra money. Well, it was almost like somebody was saying that you, like if, okay, hold on. Maybe somebody saw you as like collateral. That's what I'm seeing, like 9 of Pentacles here. Like somebody saw like you, Gemini, as being like, okay, well, if they couldn't pay it back, they're going to get the money from you. That's what this is, 9 of Pentacles. I don't know who had that bright idea. Here's the Ace of Pentacles and then the 9 of Pentacles. Well, that wasn't a good idea. Yeah. So anyway, here we have new timeline. Let me see what else we got going on here. Yeah, so here we have the 3 of Swords here. So yeah, somebody is moving on from some past well, you and somebody are moving on from some past disappointments. Yes, you and somebody are moving on from some past disappointments. Because like I said before, something is complete. Something is over. You're not talking to some people. It's 3 people that you're not talking to. Because that's the number 3. You're moving on from past disappointments. Something was like a deep disappointment. Because wait a minute. All right, let me pull some more cards here. I'm just pausing because I just want to see. I was just getting some downloads. Hold on, I just want to see something because, like, yeah, these are loved ones, Geminis. These are people who, like, it's like somebody is saying these are loved